Hi students, let us discuss about testes. Okay, testes are male gonads. Okay student, next these are present in scrotal sac, located outside of the abdomen, outer part of the abdomen. Student, okay, next testes in human beings, these are the testes located outside of the abdomen, which are called scrotal sac. Testis cytogenic organ because it produces sperm cells, hence are called cytogenic organs. Next, also produce sex hormones. Sex hormones also produces by testis. Okay, the Leydig cells, interstitial cells of Leydig, student, interstitial cells of Leydig. These are the Leydig cells, also called interstitial cells of Leydig, which is lies in the interseminiferous tubule. Interseminiferous tubules. These are the cells lies in the interseminiferous tubules. Tubule spaces. They produces, these are the Leydig cells, produces androgens, student. Okay, which one is the most important androgen that is produced by the testes? Leydig cells present in lies the interseminiferous tubule spaces of the testes, produce androgens. The main androgen is the testosterone. Okay student, testes produce testosterone. It is the male androgen, steroid hormone. Next, this is the testosterone for development, helpful in development, maturation, functioning of male accessory sexual organs. Male accessory sex organs. Which are the male accessory sex organs? The part related with the reproductive system of the male one. Epididymis, student. Epididymis, it is highly coiled structure locates behind the each testis. Okay, these are present between the testis and the vas deferens. Okay student, this is epididymis, highly coiled tubular structure. Epididymis is vas deferens. This is the muscular tube. Okay student, muscular tube that is present between the epididymis and the ejaculatory duct in male reproductive system. Vas deferens, that one is helps to transfers the sperm cells through the tubes from the epididymis. Next, seminal vesicles. Seminal vesicles are one paired in number. Okay, these are locates behind the urinary bladder, student. These are seminal vesicles secretes fluid that is combines with the semen. Okay, next another one, prostate gland. It is only one in number. Prostate gland. Okay, it is the one of the accessory gland of the male reproductive system along with the seminal vesicles. Prostate gland, student, prostate gland secretes fluid that helps to activation of the spermatozoa, the sperm cells. Okay, next it is a prostate gland locates beneath the urinary bladder. Next, urethra, student. Urethra, ejaculatory duct. If you observe male reproductive system, parts of the male reproductive system, this one is urethra, is a common duct for exit of urine and the semen. Okay student, next in this vasa deferens open into the ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct open into the urethra. Okay, student, ejaculatory duct open into the urethra. Urethra, it is the common passage for reproductive system and the urinary system. This is about the urethra. Okay, these are all the parts are developed, maturated and functioning by the help of the testosterone. Next, initiate development of external male sex characters. This is the hormone also uses for initiates development of the external male sex characters, growth of the facial hair, student, axillary hair, okay, low pitch voice and growth of the muscles. These are the characters is also developed by the testosterone. Next, also helps to stimulate the process of the spermatogenesis, production of the spermatozoa, sperm cells from the spermatogonial mother cells which is present in the region of testis. That is called spermatogenesis. Student, this is about the testis. Entire the part is related with the testis. Next, ovary. What about ovary? Ovary, these are female gonadal organs. These are female gonadal organs and locates in abdomen, locates in the abdominal cavity. Okay, student. Next, these are primary female sex organs. Ovaries also called primary female sex organs and produce one ovum during each menstrual cycle. Each of the ovaries are 2 in number, locates either side in the abdominal cavity, and each one of the ovary produces single ova in each menstrual cycle. It is important, student. What about the menstrual cycle? These are the cyclic changes that are occurs in the female reproductive system. Female ones, primates, female primates. Okay, this is the menstrual cycle is requires production of the oocyte from the ovary, production of the egg from the ovary, and also provides the preparation of the uterus for pregnancy. Student, each one of the menstrual cycle requires production of the egg from the ovary, production of the oocyte or the ova from the ovary, and preparation of the endometrial lining of the uterus for pregnancy. Endometrium, it is the inner layer of uterus wall. It goes to the changes, some of the changes. Endometrial lining goes to the changes. This is very useful for the pregnancy. Okay, this is about the menstrual cycle. In each menstrual cycle, these are the changes are occurs. Production of the ova and changing the lining of the endometrial lining of the uterus for pregnancy. Okay, and ovary composed with the ovarian follicles and with the stromal tissue, student. After ovulation, what about the ovulation, student? Ovulation, ovary is with the ovarian follicles. Ovary is with the ovarian follicles. Ovarian follicle goes to the development in each menstrual cycle. Fully developed ovarian follicle, that is called Graafian follicle. Graafian follicle that goes to the rupture and produces ova. That is the process is called ovulation. Releasing of the ova from the fully developed ovarian follicle, which is called termed with a Graafian follicle. that is called ovulation, release of the ova from ovarian follicle or Graafian follicle. After ovulation, ruptured follicle, that is the Graafian follicle, converted into yellowish body is called corpus luteum. Converted into yellowish body, that is called corpus luteum. Okay, student, this is the corpus luteum plays main role in production of the progesterone, which provides the pregnancy. Okay, ovaries secretes two important female sex hormones. These are, first one is estrogen, student. Second one is progesterone. Estrogen secretes by ovarian follicle of the ovary. Okay, it is produced, estrogen produces from ovarian follicle of the ovary. Ovarian follicles present in ovary, each ovary. By the influence of the FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, produces from the anterior pituitary of the pituitary gland, master gland of endocrine system. Estrogen starts the development of the female sex organs. Starts the development of the female sex organs like vagina. What about the vagina? Vagina is the soft elastic canal. Inside it is open into the uterus by the neck-like structure called cervix. Outside it is covered with the outside of the vaginal opening is covered with the layer that is called hymen. Okay, student. And mammary glands helps in development of the mammary glands. And uterus is the main part in the female reproductive system. Okay, uterus, that one is goes to the changes in each menstrual cycle. Endometrium lining of the uterus. Endometrium is the inner wall, inner layer in the wall of the uterus that goes to the changes in each menstrual cycle, thus makes the pregnancy, helps to possibility of pregnancy. Next, fallopian tubes, one pair in number. Fertilization occurs in the lumen of the fallopian tube. Ova fertilizes with the sperm cell in fallopian tubes. Okay, after the fertilization, the egg is transferred towards the uterus for the implantation, for the attachment until embryonic development is completed. Fallopian tubes. Female sex characters, and estrogen is also causes appearance of the female sex characters. Breast and high pitch voice and onset of menstrual cycle, start of the menstrual cycle. Next, progesterone is the hormone, another one hormone, progesterone. It is secretes by corpus luteum. Already you know about the formation of the corpus luteum. Okay, it is the yellowish body of the fully developed Graafian follicle. After the release of the ova, Graafian follicle turn into yellowish body, that is called corpus luteum. Corpus luteum secretes progesterone hormone, and it secretes progesterone by the influence of the luteinizing hormone, student. Luteinizing hormone LH produces from the, secretes from the anterior pituitary of the pituitary gland. Hypophysis also called. It causes, it is the hormone causes temporary changes in endometrial lining of the uterus. When changes are occurs in the endometrium lining of the uterus. Okay, and these are the changes causes for receiving of the blastocyst. Blastocyst means partial development of the egg in the process of the embryonic development. Fertilized egg is attached to the endometrial lining of the uterus wall. Okay, student. That is provides by the progesterone hormone. Inhibits the contraction of the uterus until the development is completed. Gestation period is complete. Inhibits the movement of the uterus, contraction of the uterus. Okay, and stimulates milk secretion by the mammary glands. It is the progesterone also stimulates mammary glands for the production of the milk. Okay, this is about the testis and the ovary. Testis produces testosterone hormone from the Leydig cells. And what about the function of the testosterone hormone? Ovary produces two types of hormones, estrogen, progesterone. What about the function of these two hormones? Okay, student.